Hi, this is Tara from New York, and today I need to talk about the New York Yankees. The Yankees have been my team my whole entire life, and I've never been more disgusted and disappointed with management than I am this season. Watching what Hank and Hal and Brian Cashman are doing to George Steinbrenner's legacy through the mismanagement of players like Derek Jeter and Jorge Posada is an absolute disgrace. Love him or hate him, but he always stood by his players. Yeah, he called them out in the media when it was necessary, and he kicked them when they needed to be kicked, but he would never be this disloyal to players that have been there their whole entire careers and have given this team their heart and soul. It started with the contract negotiations with Joe Torre and Bernie Williams, but you know what? We thought, hey, we won a World Series. Maybe Joe wasn't as good as we thought, and it was time for a changing of the guard. And you know what? Maybe Bernie is just being Bernie, and it was time to move on. Well, what happened this past offseason with Derek Jeter is an absolute disgrace. And what Hank and Hal and Brian Cashman don't realize, by playing out those kind of negotiations and treating legacy players like Derek Jeter like garbage in the media and making snide remarks, the league is watching, and other players like Cliff Lee chose not to come here. Think about that. Someone like Cliff Lee, a highly skilled, highly regarded pitcher, chose to go with the Philadelphia Phillies over the Pinstripes for less money. And another thing that they don't realize is people are watching what's going on with Jorge Posada. Jorge Posada is the core of this team and gave his heart and soul in every game. And what happened with that game, that nationally televised game with Boston, the fact that you dropped him down the lineup when you had the option of doing it 2 days earlier, it could have been handled so differently. And why did Brian Cashman, in this day and age of social media and instant gratification of things being sent all over the place, why would he have to make those remarks during that game? This is no longer George's team. This is a cold-hearted, mismanaged group of people. And you know what? It's going to be very interesting to see what happens this offseason when they try to negotiate and get big names to come here again.